Good morning. These are your BYU-Idaho radio morning headlines for Thursday, October 16th, 2025. Thanks for listening. I'm Jack Esplin. A 28-year-old man from Emery County out in Utah has been arrested Wednesday after allegedly threatening to shoot any Utah Ute fans at the Utah-BYU game this weekend. According to EastIdahoNews.com, Christopher Ty Justice is now being held at the Emery County Jail for threats he made through the X app regarding the Holy War matchup this weekend between the Utes and the Cougars. After several posts to an account with the username JuiceIsLoose328, the person with the account apologized and appeared to deactivate their account. After Justice claimed to have deleted Twitter, or X, around a year ago, officials found the app on his iPad. Officers also found texts Justice had with a friend about deleting or deactivating his account after the posts he allegedly made. Bingham County will have a newspaper again. The Bingham County Chronicle will return after a 3-year absence. Wednesday was the first weekly publication. The Chronicle's editor, Ian Fennell, says they're thankful to restore the tradition of a newspaper in Blackfoot. The newspaper will include coverage of news, agriculture, business, sports, and community life in Bingham County. The newspaper will have its own reporters as well as share reporters from the Idaho Falls Post-Register and Idaho State Journal in Pocatello. The return of the paper comes because of two major sponsors, retired attorney Dwight Baker and Premier Technology. You can subscribe to the paper or the online version at binghamnewschronicle.com. BYU-Idaho presents Choirfest, a live music performance that students and the community can enjoy. Reporter Jill Clary has the story.
BYU-Idaho's Choirfest is this Saturday night, featuring performances by BYU-Idaho singing groups, including Collegiate Singers and Vocal Union.
Well, this year we have 7 choirs and over 500 singers, so it's the biggest event we've had in quite a while. You'll hear a couple of songs from each choir, and it's a chance to hear the men's chorus, the women's chorus, the collegiate singers. The Vocal Union is continuing this year. We are keeping the choir and moving it into a little bit of a contemporary a cappella.
Randall Kempton, a BYU-Idaho Music Department faculty member, lists some of the new and exciting songs the groups will perform.
We'll be singing some brand new spirituals, including This Little Light of Mine, which we performed in devotional, and another one that's similar to it that will be a surprise. And then we'll be doing a little bit of Jacob Collier's music, a fantastic British musician who's quite popular right now. The Vocal Union is hoping to do a couple of new contemporary a cappella things, possibly including a medley from the upcoming Wicked movie.
While it's common and convenient these days to listen to concerts online, Kempton encourages people to attend this concert in person for an enriching experience.
Coming to live concerts is something that's been hard for people to do lately, especially since COVID. But it's even more now so easy to just listen online. But there's something different about coming into the hall and hearing all of that sound just surrounding you and sort of penetrating you and going through the air around you and having that experience with a lot of people.
Kempton encourages students of any major to try out for choir. If you are interested in joining one of the choirs, auditions are held at the beginning of every semester. Choirfest will take place on Saturday from 6 to 8 p.m. in the Barris Concert Hall in the Eliza R. Snow Building. Tickets are $5 for students or $8 for the general public. Tickets are available online at tickets.byui.edu. For BYU-Idaho Radio, I'm Jill Clary.
These have been your BYU-Idaho radio morning headlines for October 16th, 2025. Thanks for tuning in. More news, interviews, and great content are available on our podcast feed. Search for BYU-Idaho Radio on your favorite podcast apps. We're on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, and more. You can also ask your smart speakers to play KBYI 94.3 FM. This is BYU-Idaho Radio, and I'm Jack Esplin.